Hi, I'm Dr. Kirtana, MD Pathology. So after my previous video on thyroid tests, I've received a lot of requests personally to explain thyroid function tests in more detail. So this one is for you. We all know that thyroid is among the most commonly ordered investigations today, especially among women. So many people receive their reports and are not very sure about what their report actually means. So today I'm going to tell you in lab perspective what your report means and what each parameter actually means and how they are linked to each other and how do you interpret the report. So what do thyroid function tests actually measure? They measure the hormone levels and the feedback mechanism that occurs between the thyroid gland and the brain. Here, it is important to remember that lab tests reflect numbers and reference ranges, but they do not reflect the symptoms or how the person actually feels. So, in a thyroid function test or TFT report, we see three parameters T3, T4, and TSH. T3 and T4 are the hormones released by thyroid gland itself, and TSH is a compensatory hormone which is released by the pituitary gland, which is situated at the base of the brain and not the thyroid gland itself. T4 is a hormone which is produced in large amounts, and T3 is the active hormone which is present in the body. TSH is a compensatory hormone which is released as a compensation when your T3 or T4 levels are reduced. Sometimes your doctor may ask you to get free T3 or free T4 levels to be done. Free T3 and T4 are the unbound hormones or which are not bound to protein and are freely available for tissues in the body. Whereas total T3 and T4 are bound to protein. This difference is very important because total T3 and T4 levels can be influenced by a lot of other factors like pregnancy or use of OC pills, etc. So free T3 and T4 levels are much more reliable and are often asked by the doctors. Due to various reasons, when your T3 or T4 levels fall, as a compensation, the pituitary gland releases TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone, which in turn produces or releases more T3 and T4. TSH is considered a screening test, which means it is used to identify a possible thyroid dysfunction but doesn't give the whole or complete picture of thyroid abnormality. TSH in a lab perspective can be altered due to various factors like the time of collection of your blood or physiological stress or your condition like for example pregnancy or any other illness, etc. Some thyroid panel tests may also include antibodies like anti-TPO or anti-thyroglobulin antibodies. These are specially seen in women. They indicate autoimmune disorders. That means your body is fighting against your own thyroid gland and it has immunity against your own thyroid gland. Many people worry why their thyroid tests are normal in spite of having a lot of concerns. One reason for this may be the normal ranges or reference ranges given by the lab, which is usually statistically derived from a healthy population, and it doesn't perfectly fit, it is not a perfect number which fits every individual. Secondly, in borderline cases, the values fall either close to upper limits or lower limits. And thirdly, the biochemical changes may not immediately show crossing of the cutoffs, and the lab test may eventually change after the symptoms appear. What are the common mistakes we do while interpreting or reading a report? Reading or interpreting only one value without reviewing the whole panel. Second thing, comparing your lab reports with several other different labs without checking the reference ranges. Third, ignoring the units of measurement. And finally, repeating your test too frequently may also lead to confusion because of the normal biological variation. Thyroid function tests are a very important diagnostic tool and they need to be interpreted very carefully. Each test, T3, T4, TSH and antibodies measure a different aspect of thyroid physiology. Full understanding of how reference ranges are derived, what each test means, and how they are linked to each other, and how you read a test is more important and helps to prevent anxiety.